Welcome to some One Piece action. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. And if you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. All right. Man, we was in the lab. We was in the lab cooking. So we have 10 decks, 10 different leaders. We built builds and we have to test them. So yeah, we're really trying here. We're really working. We're really trying to cook things up, and hopefully these things are, they work out like on the first try. The better the quicker the deck works out, the sooner we can get the content out. So we got some more Jinbe content because this deck is performing pretty darn well. So yeah, here's just some more Jinbe content. But man, 10. So it's like hopefully we got it. We actually have a Kyros, right? Did we finish that? I don't even know. Okay. So promo Luffy and Boa is back in action, right? So we're gonna see how those perform. Green, red, or is it red, green? Whatever the color sequence is. Odin. Who else? Man, when it's on the spot, it's difficult. Hannibal. I think I would do a lot better. Shirahoshi. Yeah, you think I would do a lot better when it comes to just 10, right? So we were like, anyway, it is what it is. Oh, the new Nami, blue, yellow Nami, yellow Yamato. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't even know if I said. Oh, Reiju. Okay, Reiju's in there. All right, so that's enough. I should have been using my fingers just to keep track to make sure I don't overlap. Or if it could have been done. I don't know how many I even said. But with that being said, feel free to request any leaders. You know how we are. We encourage anybody to request us to come up with a build for a leader. Highly encourage it. Like, no lie, there might be something like already in the notes. So it's just like, yeah, it gives me some priority here. Spring for 7, take. You gotta love that combo of Mihawk double summon and then Jinbe restands it. Wonderful combo. Oh, they got rid of it. Yeah, I think they have enough rested. Do they? Oh, they only got 6. Yeah, that's interesting. They didn't attack with their leader. I guess Tiger would be the best option. Because literally, like, one more turn. Oh, that's funny. No, I don't think that's going to work, though. Wait, what drop does he get? Oh, okay, we got that. Oh, did the Dawn? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder how much Dawn is. I thought it was like 7. No, it's 5. Yeah, I'm overcounting like crazy. Yeah, sorry, that's not a Fishman, but we get the Dawn. So yeah, them KOing our card are Aladdin, right? That was Aladdin. Them KOing it allowed us to cheat out an Arlong. And because they had a certain amount of rested cards, Arlong was a cheaper cost. Not gonna lie, we might have to take a couple of hits just to get some resources. But that's just rest. The only reason why I don't think it's worth it is because you want to start developing board more. And we used it, okay? Swing healthy enough. They only got 2 cards in hand, so they might not be able to protect anything. Alright, let's get rid of that X-Drake. 2 Dawn swing. Okay, we're trying to guarantee this. It makes sense because, you know, what if they let one go and protect the other? And then we got 3 stand. So their board is lacking on a tremendous level. We could protect ourselves, which is, depending on how much they swing, we probably should protect ourselves just to negate a damage. Mind you, no matter how big they swing, you only lose 1 life unless they got double attack. So yeah, we might have to race our opponent now. Interesting. Yeah, we might have to race them now. Oh, we got a blocker. I mean, the cost is low. They'll be able to counter out. Yeah, I can't see them not taking. Maybe we should take that off the board. Because them, well, they should just go for game, right? They got 2 attacks, they don't got rush. Okay, so we're good for the most part. Yeah, okay. So it would be our board that's in jeopardy. And if we left that character on the board, yeah, there is a chance they could have lowered the cost of these cards and then just attack, and pop. Because mind you, like, you know, we got no hand right now, right? So they can, Isho can swing for no Dawn, but you'll still put Dawn on him because, you know, -3. Isho would swing, take out a character. Literally put 1, take out a character. I would rest the blocker, right? Put 1, take out a character. We literally lose 2 characters at that point. They should be resting that blocker. And so anyway, take care of 2 characters at that point. And then use the that 1 drop that in the event that we didn't attack it and KO something else. Ultimately, right? But yeah, that blocker is like guaranteeing the game for us. So either they must not have blockers in their hand, because that's what they would need. Because we would have to top deck a rest card. So yeah, we're good now. Yeah, if they had blockers, they could have really tried to attack our board and play some blockers. Let me think. Well, there's no point in thinking of scenarios if that 1 drop was still on the board, because it's not. But yeah, having X-Drake, having us not having cards in hand, having X-Drake, they really could have handled our board and, you know, got a pop. So 100% take 3 off the board. Yeah. Yeah, they had 100%, they had the ability to take 3 off the board. Do they have certain? There it goes. Okay, they got something. I guess that's part of the reason why they were thinking so hard. Yeah, I would go with the Hody because it got Rush. Attack for 8. Two. Yeah, they didn't have much counter power. Okay, so they didn't really have anything that they can do. All right, got some green yellow Yamato. I think it's a bit of a fan favorite. Basically, got to ask yourself how a leader with built-in double attack is not doing good. But then again, there's also a leader with banish that's not doing good, and I felt like, you know, she's great. I mean, we definitely built a strong deck, you know. I don't think we felt like we've ever had a bad matchup. I'm not saying we are, you know, you win 100% of the games, but nothing felt like a bad matchup with that Robin deck we built. In fact, she just literally just feels like she's always the bad matchup for the opponent. Just banish, off rip. You know you're not going to have access to about half your life cards. It's crazy. Aggressive poke. Well, yeah, I would use the blocker. Oh, no. Maybe that's bait. I was going to say I would use the blocker to attack, so that way they can't, you know, keep using that searcher to swing. But then you won't have a blocker, and if they hit you with one of those Hail Mary all-ins, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so you're going to just use the Fisher Tiger to take it off the board. Yeah, some of these cards be having character rush. And then rest the blocker. Oh, okay. Maybe you need a certain amount of life total. I bet if they would have Dawn Stack swing, we would have had to take it. Because it would have been irrational to chuck that many cards. Might have to. I mean, I could understand taking it, but then you get so many cards. Yeah, then you get so many cards in your hand, and then you might not be able to have access to Jinbe's ability. Yeah, so right now we have too many cards in hand, but we have a good excuse to start using counter power. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. I would have taken the hit. You still have 4 life. So right now a hand full of cards. Still got our blocker on the board. Oh, they just gave their leader a banish. Okay, and they turn it into a blocker. Well, we have a blocker on the board. You're gonna have to play a rest card. I want to say that was probably a misplay. Maybe they were trying to calculate something and then bailed on it in mid play. But yeah, I think it was fine to give banish, and then they could have just put the card in life. Yeah, character rush can be a problem. Oh no, they wanted to keep it as a block. I still would have put it in life. Then you could have just replayed it and gave banish again. Yeah, we got too much going on for us. Hand full of cards, and we still get the leader ability because it's 6. They need another Momo, in my opinion. Yeah, character rush changes the game a lot. It really does. Because now, like, these characters rest and attack immediately. Rest and attack. That's too good. I think that needs to be normal. It's like if you have character rush or something like this, if you're green or whatever, it needs to be a 1-2 punch. It can't just be a 1. Just rest something. Okay, then what? I got no Dawn left. This doesn't make sense. You get character rush. Okay, but it's just their searcher that's rested. Like, it's a terrible target. Doing both, playable cards. Playable. Oh, man. Oh, we can save. Another swing. We still have a blocker on the board. So we might use the blocker for this, depending on what they choose to attack as well. And we could just 1K out of this. Yeah, with no blocker on board, 2 cards in hand, we might be able to close the game out now. Yeah, I believe that Aladdin's a blocker, so you could just poke, and then play it. I could be wrong. Big boy swings. No Dawn needed. Yup. I always say you're better off, even though it might not matter, we still had access to like all 10 of our Dawn. But I be thinking to myself, hey, if you get a trigger card that's not going to help you, don't even play it. Let your opponent think you might have counter power. Because when you play it, it lets them, unless it's a blocker, you play it, it definitely lets them know, like, oh, they didn't just get more counter power. I can keep swinging for this much. And yeah, sometimes, depending on the game state, granted, that it's not like that was, such a, game state where that trick could have helped. But yeah, if the lethal is Dawn sensitive, just keep that card in your hand. It's like, man, he needs to put 2 on this, 2 on this, and 1 on this. The next thing you know, he ends up putting 3 just so he can swing. Oh, I know I'm good. Blackbeard with their shenanigans early. Got the stage, got Burgess. Just trashed our card. What a wonderful mechanic. I wonder if there's ever going to be a card game that doesn't do that. It's like trash gets around KOing and Yu-Gi-Oh! Send gets around destroying. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's all doing the same thing, but you want to change the text. For what? For what? I don't know. Maybe when you got bouncing as well, it's like, come on. You already have a way around the destruction ability. Why create even more? Then you got the whole remove from plays and exiles and stuff. You got the whole bottom decking and stuff. So it's like, we just be creating so many variants of the same thing sometimes. Because in this game, in 99% of the decks, something is bottom decked is gone. Unless you got like some shenanigans that let you shuffle your deck. Something gets bottom deck, it's gone. Like I said, can't use it for the rest of the game. I respect that. We basically have what we need in our hand. I respect chucking the searcher. And that Burgess is getting free brolic. Perfect counter. And then now they're doing the whole black hole shenanigans. See, the thing is, attacking their life can be a problem. It kind of just, this is the weirdest deck, man. They have such great set play. Such great set play that they can just play like this. It's just like, yeah, every time I'm just going to keep discarding the card. Yeah, I'm not even going to count out of a 5k swing. I'd rather just take the card so I can keep doing black hole effects. I was like, yo, what the heck? Oh my god, they dumped their hand. That's wild. They dumped their hand to save that. I would have never. I wonder why. Next turn, 10 drop. Next turn, you know, play your searchers and all that stuff. And probably, and you had another one in your hand. Yeah, I would have just let that go. They're probably trying to push us for game. That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking right now. But they got no cards in hand. Technically, if we really wanted to, we could Don stack and swing and get rid of the Burgess. And then what? You gonna block? You got no cards in hand. We could swing for 12 on the dot and know that we're taking a card off the board. See, me personally, I deem that as a bad play, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was a play that's worked out in the past. Because it's not like Burgess doesn't just get all bang juiced up. Because we're at 2 life, but he has a 12k and Burgess getting pumped. So, I can see the game kind of turning around. Like, I can understand a Blackbeard player being okay with this situation. Still got 2 life. Got some heavy hitters on the board. Okay, yeah, they're going to push us. We take 8,000. That'll be a lot of cards out of hand. That's like low-key all our cards. We take. This is crazy. Could he just swing for 12 and then swing with the rest? Playing it safe, swinging for 7. Yeah, they basically could have just swung, right? No, we have a blocker in our hand. So, I mean, now we chucked it, but Aladdin could have allowed us to play a blocker and we would have continued to be safe. Yeah, we would have continued to be safe. Funny thing is, if they swung with Blackbeard, we could have blocked and then summoned Bander Deccan and just popped the Blackbeard in one shot. That would have been like a crazy play. Very unique circumstances right there. But no cards in hand. Hody Jones rest 2. You only got 2 life. We have plenty of attacks with some Don available. Yeah, I can't see you getting out of this one. Safe to say it. Thanks for watching. And hey, please share and subscribe. Definitely helps. You already know.